Head football coach Jeff Roberts. Coach, your Chargers limped into the ball game with a lot of players on the sideline. About 30 didn't dress tonight, so you had a lot of people out. But it's a game in which, whether you realize it or not, you got to work on depth for later in the season. You got a lot of young guys, freshmen, lots of freshmen and sophomores on the field that made big plays. Just talk about that a little bit.
I mean, we did have a few key guys out. The 14-day rules kind of got us a little bit this past week, but I thought the guys who played in the game, who may not have been a starter or maybe a starter or whatever, I thought we played hard the entire game, and that's something you can, that's all you ask for them in a game like this when you got a little adversity. Hey, just play hard. And a couple freshmen, one freshman in particular, a couple sophomores stepped up in some big key positions. But you had guys like Caleb Cunningham as a freshman having to go both ways. He scored a couple touchdowns. Clark Crowley, who's been our slot receiver for the last couple of years, has made some big plays for us, especially last year. He had to go both ways a lot, and usually we try our best not to play him both ways. And a couple of guys on the D-line had to help out on the offensive line. A couple of offensive linemen had to help on the defensive line. And that's just kind of, you go into a game and you get some depth built up by getting some guys some playing time who are, that's your first real show. And the score wasn't what we wanted it to be, but as far as effort, I can't ask for a better effort from a group of young men.
Absolutely. The score is not an indication of how the game really was. I mean, you're within 2 points with under 5 minutes to go in the ball game with an opportunity to score and take the lead late in the ball game. But turnovers kind of got you. Some little mishaps there that you expect a little bit in the early going and with the freshmen, but still got to be proud of just being that tight with 30 guys on the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, we can't, the guys that you put in there, we can't make those key turnovers in that situation. That's something we're going to come back and look at, especially when we go film. We're going to evaluate just like, any other game. We're going to come in and look to see what you did wrong and what we did right, and we're going to build off of this. And I told them, and I'm going to point out Dejan Woods and Brighton Wood. Before I even talked and before I even got into my huddle over there, they were trying to fire up the guys because your head's down because you lost. But those two were in the huddle when I got over there, going, "Hey, that's a heck of a job, guys. Y'all fought your butts off the entire game. You should be proud of yourself." And that's what I told them. That's what I wasn't even. I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm disappointed. Or anything. I effort-wise was there, and that's one thing for a bunch of young guys that you want to get in. Hey, have some effort. And I thought that's like I told them afterwards. That's just what we do in Choctaw County is we play hard. Whether it's the 18th string quarterback in there or the first string quarterback, we're here to play hard. So.
Got to be proud of that, Coach. Just congratulations on the effort. And then next week, you get on the road again to South Pontotoc this time, and you get a big chunk back next week.
Yeah, we get several back in some key spots next week, and that's going to help out a lot. I don't know a lot about South Pontotoc because I've been gearing up for this game, and I don't really look forward. If they are in the past, they run the wing tee, and they're just going to run the ball, and then throw it to a big tight end if they the same way they have been in the past. But I have not looked ahead at them. They're going to have pretty decent size. They're a 4A school. But, we're going to come in and we get some guys back and, maybe we flip the score a little bit.
Absolutely. Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it.
That was head football coach Jeff Roberts. The Chargers go on the road next week. Not sure of radio coverage next week. I know we will not have stream due to signal, not enough signal to carry the video. But we will try to provide updates at least if we're not on the radio. So Chargers fall here at Winona. I think it was 35 to 19. It was the final score. You try to erase those losses, but anyway, they'll get back at it next week.